So, dear Oksana and Abraham, I remain hopeful and optimistic. I remain hopeful and optimistic in spite of all the goddamn piles of shit I keep on coming across. I want to tell you the story about old Shithead the Skank. In Antonito, I came across old Shithead the Skank, and she fooled me. She fooled me. She was, 5 years, 10 years my elder. And I tried to date this Generation Xer. Fucking Generation Next, big time. Do not trust anybody over 40 years of age. I know I got 3 months. But don't worry. I'm going to be a liberal until I'm 90 years of age. Winston Churchill said that if you're not a liberal and you're under 30, you got no heart. And if you're over 30, you got no brain if you're not a conservative. Well, 30 is not my cutoff year. 90 is my cutoff year. So I'm going to be liberal until I'm 90 years old, mostly left-wing progressive. I have, conservative perspective because I'm a nice, even, balanced person. Some things need to stay the same and other things need to change. It's good to think about the individual. It's also good to think about the community. You should think with your head, but sometimes maybe you should think with your heart. So, old Shithead the Skank. Okay, so, my God, I'm just about to move to my new place, and I've never had a safe house in my entire life, and I'm going to build my house, and I'm thinking about my future, and actually, she had already had a family, and she's, freaking, Gen Xer, so I want a family. I want a family. She already had, a husband and kids. She already did all that. She's lived herself a life. And yet, once again, somebody else who's lived themselves a full fucking life is now trying to stop somebody else who hasn't even begun. Same shit my abusers did. Oh shit, he's gonna grow up and have his own house and have his own business. He's gonna be a man. Well, we better beat the crap out of him, make sure he knows that we own him. I want a wife because I want a family. She can't have kids, so I think that the relationship really, to be honest, was doomed from the beginning. But we tried to do something anyways. At least I was. I tried. She didn't even freaking try. If you were to sit there and just think about it for a second. Okay, this guy likes me. What can I do to make myself more appealing to him? How about, wear your hair in a certain way? You want to go do this thing, do that thing. I'll find out your interest. I'll try to coordinate with you. But I feel like she didn't even ask herself that fucking question. The biggest thing that I was wanting is just somebody to give a shit about my body. When I was younger, people would hit my body. And then when I go out here, anytime, men always want to fucking, check you for no goddamn reason. And so on one of the first dates, we're going to go camping. And I'm, driving in a remote area. And I'm like, man, this is a little nerve-wracking. Aren't you a little worried? No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Well, you're with me. That's why you're not worried. But I'm with you. I should have fucking slammed my goddamn brakes right then and there, turned right the fuck back. But I carried on. First time we hung out together, she was a fucking dick. The very first fucking moment, her first fucking test. I only wanted one thing, somebody to give a damn about my body. I was sitting there talking about, so many times I gave her so many fucking ways. Okay, you fucked up there. If we go out there and something happens, I want you to give a shit, huh? And then I was talking about the jail. There's people that's getting raped in there. I got raped in jail once. Why? Because a cop accused me of some bullshit. He just attacked me. I'm walking to the store. I got attacked by some undercovers. I go to jail. I got raped in jail. That's fucking terrible. That's fucking awful. I want a person that says, hey, that's fucking awful. That's fucking terrible. Let's make sure that never happens again. You're going to have to probably change your entire goddamn life. But don't you worry, you deserve to live. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to have equal opportunity. But my God, you deserve not to. So when we hung out together, she was a dick. Since I was abused, I want to know if, my future lover is going to attack my body or give a damn if some fucking jailer decides to go raping. You want to attack my body sexually or physically? Fuck you, motherfuckers. That's fucking bullshit. But old Shithead the Skank, did she understand that? No, not at all. Old Shithead the fucking Skank We went camping. We went to the movies. I actually took her on several dates. But what's so crazy is that she was just going to be a fucking prick. She was going to be the biggest fucking prick on the, on the fucking prairie. The biggest prick on the mesa. Old shithead the skank. Up on the mesa. She once said that nobody ever took her on a date because you're a fucking prick. She acts like she's Miss Fertile. Women. Listen. Pay attention. You have a threshold with your husband. You're giving that wop at, to him. That wet ass pee, you're giving that to him. And in exchange, either A, he's taking the abuse, or B, you're giving, if you're about to give birth, if you're pregnant with my child, pretty much you can almost be as shitty to me as you fucking want. And I think I could be strong enough to withstand it, and if not, walk away. We need to, for the future of our species, right? For the future of our species, but really for our family, for what we're trying to do. But that's the only time you get to be 100% fucking piece of shit fucking asshole. You're super fertile and you're pregnant. You're barefoot and pregnant. You're about to pop out my fucking kid. Okay, you need shit to be right. And you might not understand that you're grouchy and you can be fucking mean. Maybe you're being hangry. Maybe you're just tired. Maybe you just need to take a nap. Have you ate? But if you're not barefoot and pregnant, if you're not 8 months pregnant, about to pop out my kid, you don't get to be a fucking piece of shit to me. If you're not giving me that wet ass pee, you don't get to be a piece of shit to me. This behavior doesn't make any sense in business, and it makes no sense in government. You want to roll your eyes and be a dickhead? Guess what? I need my driver's license. Roll your eyes and be a dickhead? I ordered a fucking Whopper. You're going to be a fucking shithead to me, motherfucker? I need to rely on. So that's just womankind. If we're in a romantic relationship, you're about to give birth to my child, I can understand why men put up with their women who are being, over the top. And then I'll also say this, for a lot of womankind, they are. Most of the time they're sweet. And so every once in a while, just because they're just a little bit grouchy. But some women aren't fucking sweet at all. But they still expect to be carried up on a fucking pedestal. You're not even kind. You're not even decent. All I wanted you to do is just give a shit. Huh? If somebody started doing something to my fucking body that wasn't right, can you say, hey, that ain't right? Oh, you don't have no fucking morals, huh? You got no ability to empathize. It was the first fucking question out of my mouth. What if I traveled 1 billion fucking miles just to find one person in this world to say, goddamn, yeah, that is wrong. You don't want me to smack you in your mouth, right? If I smacked you in your mouth, you would say, ouch, that hurts. That's not right. Why did you do that? If you told me you had got smacked in your mouth by somebody and it was bullshit, you were just minding your own business and it happened, I'd be pissed off on your behalf. That's fucking bullshit. You don't deserve to get smacked for no fucking reason. You're minding your own business, got hit. What the fuck? Who did that? I want to know who did it. Is he still fucking around? I remember I told old Shithead the Skank, should have went the other way. Old Shithead the Skank was going to rain on my parade. Oh, what? You want to raise your children in an abuse-free household in a crime-free neighborhood in a civil society? I told her I was abused as a youth, and she said immediately, oh, I want the opposite of that. What the fuck are you saying? You want a man to abuse? That's all you're saying? You want a man to abuse? What the fuck? I mean, maybe some men like that. I don't know. I want to be loved. I want to be cared about. I want to have somebody I can talk to, a friend I can talk to. I don't want to be manipulated. I don't want you to do all this fucking, I'm sure, on some level, but you ever talk to somebody and they just immediately understood that the good things that happen to you are, is wonderful, and the bad things that happen to you is terrible? People are the fucking opposite. That's Shithead the Skank. She wants the opposite of that. Okay, so you want to abuse your man. Well, okay. Well, I'm not strong enough to withstand your fucking abuse. You find somebody, you find Mr. fucking Perfect who's just going to be like, you know what? I want a nice, pretty misabusive is what I want. Real pretty and just abusive. Nobody, no man says that. Now I'm going to tell you one little thing. There's a whole bunch of stupid fucking things, but she had said something. She said she'd never been on a date. Big shocker. You're a fucking prick. Maybe that's why, huh? You got to be nice to men. You've been rolling your eyes at men your whole fucking... And everybody's been laughing about it and going along. And it's like... She was a dickhead the whole fucking time. And then she pissed me off once. And then she was like, God, you look like a demon for a moment. Motherfucker, you was a demon the whole goddamn time. You never let up on being a fucking demon, you wicked piece of crap. You're shocked that I got mad? I think you live to make me mad, motherfucker. You didn't want to empathize with me even the fucking slightest. My God, if you could have validated me in the fucking tiniest bit, we would have fucking been... I wanted a family, but I would have gave her 10 good years of my life. She wants to drive up on me, motherfucker, like a piece of shit. Fuck you, motherfucker. She's never been on a date. Nobody's ever asked her out on a date. I did. What a dumb fuck, huh? I'm such a dumb motherfucker. She's fucking 45. Nobody's ever asked her on a date. There's probably a fucking reason. And it was sweet. It was nice. We went to the local garden store. Then we went to a Chinese restaurant, right? Looking at flowers and then buying some flowers. Went to a Chinese restaurant, had a nice little meal. And then we went to the gas station. And that's when the problem arose. She was driving the whole time. So again, I'm the vulnerable one, right? She was in control of the whole fucking thing. And I'm paying for all of it. Paid for the flowers. Paid for the Chinese restaurant. And then we get to the gas station. She was going to pay for the gas. Or I even paid for the fucking gas. And then she had asked, will you go in and pay for it? And I asked her to go pay for it. She had just pumped. I guess she was trying to split up the chores or whatever. I was feeling tired. But she was driving, right? So if we got into an argument, I'm the one that's got to fucking walk. She's got all the fucking power in the world. She made a mistake. Can't she just say sorry? If you bump into somebody and you say, hey, watch where you're going, shouldn't you? You probably should be like shoved down pretty hard, right? You ran into me and then started yelling at me. I was peacefully reading a little book and then you ran into me and said, why are you running into me? To coat the fucking situation. People looked around and now they think I ran into you. Instead of just saying fucking sorry and going on. Why did you do that? So we got into a little argument, right? I'm the vulnerable one. We're out in public. I paid for everything. So yeah, maybe I'm, taller, I'm bigger, but we're in public. What the fuck? There ain't nothing I can... So anyway, she asked me to go in and pay for it, and I, real sweetly, can you go pay for it, baby? And I said it just like that. Can you go pay for it, baby? Hey, baby, can you go pay for it? I was tired. Just not really feeling like doing anything at the moment. I'd pump the gas. I pumped the gas, or it was already pumped, I'm not sure how, but I didn't feel like going in and talking to the clerk. But when I said, hey, can you go do it, baby? Hey, baby, can you go do it? Guess what old shithead the skank said? Guess what old shithead the skank said? On her first date. Nobody ever took shithead the skank on a date. I was dumb enough to fucking do it. And when she was going to go pay for the gas with my fucking money after I paid for the Chinese food, after I paid for the flowers. And I say, hey, can you do it for me, baby? And she says, yes. No, that's what, can you go do it for me? Yes, I will. Thank you, baby. Did you just call me a bitch? What? Can you do it for me? Yes, I can. Thanks, baby. Did you just call me a bitch? Baby doesn't even sound like bitch. What the fuck? She is a gigantor biatch. That's what she's telling me. Now, a biatch is just a female asshole, and I'm not going to let a female asshole make a sexist out of me. Doesn't matter what your gender is. You can always be a prick, right? Don't empathize, be a piece of shit. If a person says, hey, I got a fucking piece of metal in my head and it hurts, and then they're like, Well, pain, mind over matter, you know. It's just about your experiences and your perception and blah, blah, blah. She reads tarot cards, so she gets to say insane, fucking inane, fucking dumb fucking shit. We're supposed to respect her fucking stupidity. And she's an asshole. She's an asshole. I said, thanks, baby. And she said, did you just call me a bitch? Oh, she fucked up. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. No, I messed up. I thought you called... Bitch! That sounds pretty strong. Baby? That sounds weak. You would have known if I called you a bitch. Oh, shithead, the skank would have known if I called her a bitch, but now I'm just sitting there feeling like an emasculated man, just feeling like I have to take, shit from this little 100-pound fucking... I could punch you over the fucking football field. You know that, right? I can punch you over the football field. You fucked up, and then we're driving away, and she's still being an asshole. All she had to do was just say sorry, but she cannot say sorry. She doesn't know me enough. If she was genuinely said sorry, that's my Christian upbringing. You genuinely feel bad, you're forgiven. But she's a female asshole, and she wants to get her hooks on me, and she wants to be an authoritarian prick, and she wants to be an oppressor. She wants to manipulate me. She wants to be this gigantic asshole because she's about to pop out 10 kids for me. If you're about to pop out, you're in your 20s, and you're about to pop out 10 kids for me right in a row, you be the biggest fucking prick to me that you want to fucking be. But you just want to play around? You just want to play around, not raise any family, not build any house, not build any wealth? And you're going to be a piece of shit like you're going to... No. So let me just finish off with this, Oksana and Abraham. Let me ask you this. Does it make sense to give the reins of power to Amber Heard? Should we give all the money and power to a person who's just going to go and shit all over your bed? You shit all over the bed, Amber Heard. Why do you think you get all the money and power? You shouldn't run the corporation. You shouldn't run the government body at all. I tried to register to vote. You rolled your eyes at me. I tried to order a Big Mac, and you rolled your eyes. Yeah, if we were being romantic, okay, that would make somewhat sense. It doesn't even make sense in that context. But you're about to pop out. You're 8 months pregnant, barefoot and pregnant, about to pop out. Oksana or Abraham, you get to be a prick for the future of the species, but hell, for my own legacy, for my own... But I'll tell you this much, pooping on the bed, that doesn't help increase sales, and that doesn't help register any more people to vote. You could shit on all the beds in the world, and that's not going to make you any money. You're destroying property. It's disgusting. It's not even... How people are going to get registered to vote with you shitting all over the bed? I tried to register to vote. Amber Heard just wants to shit all over the bed. So I guess our democracy fails. Because we all got to fucking... We're all trying to appeal to Amber Heard. I can tolerate some shit from my lover. When I want some business or government stuff, I don't. That shit just, it don't work. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways. I got 2 more. Sasquatch at the weed store in Antonito and a guy named Jackie. He's going to believe some dumb shit. Some piece of shit said some dumb shit and he believed it. Sasquatch at the weed store in Antonito. I leaned into her to say, hey, I relate to you, after we were kind of having a back and forth. And she was in my space. And when I leaned into her to kind of say, hey, I relate to you, she shouts out, don't touch me! As if I came into the marijuana shop after I showed my driver's license, my ID, 2 fucking times to the guy at the door and to the person at the counter. The whole reason to go into a marijuana shop after I showed 1 ID, 2 IDs, Yeah, I just want to squeeze and penetrate, rape, smack, and just don't touch me. As if I just walked in and just started smacking that. Just started grab. And what a nasty piece of shit. Even if she was the last person on earth. Sasquatch. She's ugly. She's barely a woman. It didn't even register she was a woman when I walked in. Don't touch me! Ew. Don't you ever think of me in a context that would touch you. Don't you even put that crap on me. Oh my God. I'd never returned to that weed store, and they called her an inventory manager. She was there to save that company money. She cost that company thousands of fucking dollars. I like going in there. It was my favorite weed shop. Go in there with a big old smile on my face, talk about this, talk about that, make a joke, walk on out. That's where I got this hat from. But that's another day. That's another day. We'll talk about Sasquatch at the weed store